Going to toilet, shovel, hygiene of your bib short, this cream, ditch the solar panel, 4 more liters, pack smart. Why the heck do you never talk about this kind of stuff in your videos? Hello and welcome, I'm Lara, aka Giant Cheerio. You know, I've been cycling around the world for years and recently I had company of a friend of mine, and when we were cycling and camping together, she was like, okay, I get it, this is fun, but why the heck do you never talk about this kind of stuff in your videos? And I was like, what kind of stuff? And she was like, this and this and that. And I was like, that is so normal for me. Like, this is like my everyday life and I didn't even think of those things. So today I would like to talk about stuff that is very normal to me, but maybe not for you guys. So this is some kind of backpacking 101 Giant Cheerio edition. Let's talk about the most important thing, going to toilet, aka the bathroom. There are 2 things that are super important for me. One is toilet paper, the other is my shovel. Is my toilet paper. I always use wet wipes. I always have those wet wipes inside my frame bag, so I have access to it, because sometimes, sometimes you just have to know where your toilet paper is. Mosquitoes. Yeah, so second thing, my shovel. This is my shovel and I use it each and every morning, and yeah, I guess I don't have to explain this. You wake up, you go somewhere, you dig yourself a hole, you do your thing, you do not throw the toilet paper, like not the wet wipes. Like, it depends on the wipes, but usually you do not throw them inside your hole. You take them, you put them into your little bin bag, and yeah, you close the hole. And basically this is how I go to toilet. Just in case you needed a little backpacking toilet inspiration, here it was. So next thing I want to talk about is hygiene. And I'm not talking about taking showers or jumping into the river. I'm like talking about hygiene of your bib shorts or hygiene of your butt. Some of you might know that I once had a I don't know, ass inflammation in Turkey, right at the position where my sit bones are. I had something like an abscess, an inflammation, and I needed ass surgery in Turkey. This was based to the fact that I was riding on a new saddle and new bib shorts, which was a huge mistake. But yeah, sometimes those kinds of things can also occur when you sweat a lot and you don't wash your bib shorts. And those pimples can become infected, and we don't want this. I guess nobody wants this, but especially when you have to ride on your freaking ass all the freaking day, you don't want to have an infected bum. Yes, so what I do each and every night before I go to bed is I wash my private area. And I mean, it's the easiest when you have like a river or a shower or you're on a campsite or whatever, but sometimes you don't. And so now I'm gonna demonstrate how I wash my butt when I don't have a shower. Okay, so let's go. I take my water bag. So I take this water bag and I am my very own shower. So I do like this. Ta-da! Most of the time I stand up or like this. Whoop! I open this little water tab and the water is running down my body and I start washing myself. And for me, this is like the easiest way to wash my body. Yep. When I'm done with the showering, where is it? Here it is. It is this Bepanthen cream, as I'd say in German. For me, this is a lifesaver. Like, seriously, I put this cream, I don't want to say it all the time, but I put this cream on my butt each and every night and I'm good. And yeah, this is all I do for the area that sits on the saddle all the freaking day. I also tried those greasy creams you use while cycling, but I don't like that. Like, seriously, I cannot cycle when I have those like greasy creams in my pants. It's like, I just can't. Oh, and I forgot one thing. Wash your bib shorts. I have 2 pairs of bib shorts with me, and whenever I can, I wash one of them in a river or whatever I can find, and then it can dry during the day. Sometimes here, or when I take a break, I just hang it somewhere. And so I can change my bib shorts. I don't change them each and every day, but every now and then. But yeah, you'll figure that out by yourself. Then let's talk about water. It's super important to have enough water with you, and right now I have 2 of those tiny little bottles, but to be honest, this is not enough. Those are 650 milliliters, but it's not enough, and I want to change them because I need 1 liter here, 1 liter on the other side, and then I have the water bag. Where is it? This is 4 more liters, and whenever I start searching for my camp spot, I refill everything just to be on the safe side. So I can cook, I can shower, I have enough to drink, and I also have enough to refill my water bottles in the morning, so I can just take off and start into the day without worrying about having not enough water. Yup. Electricity. There was a time when I was always carrying my solar panel, but I ditched the solar panel and I'm now going with 2 power banks. It's 25,000 milliampere hours. This thing is a fast charging power bank. I can charge my phone up to 7 times with this power bank, and I have 2 of them, so I'm good on the road. And with this fast charging plug and the fast charging cable, I can charge those power banks within, I think, 1.5 or 2 hours. So whenever those are empty, I just go to a cafe or elsewhere. I sit down, enjoy my cup of coffee or whatever you want to do, and I just wait there while enjoying my coffee until my power banks are fully charged, and then I'm ready to go. This is super, super nice. That's also the reason why I got rid of my solar panel, because it's just not efficient, it's slow. Yeah, it's just not for me anymore right now. So one more thing, packing. So basically I squeeze everything inside my bags as much as I can with a lot of force and a lot of strength. When I was backpacking with my friend, she liked the way I packed, and there is one thing I gotta say about this bag and the seat pack. So during the day, I never ever open this bag. So inside here there is my tent and my rain jacket and some equipment which I really just rarely use. So during the day I never have to open this. Also, most of the time I don't have to open my seat pack. Inside my seat pack there's my sleeping bag and my entire sleeping system. So I just squeeze everything in there in the morning, and most of the time I just reopen it at night. What I wanted to say is pack smart. Just find your own smart way of packing. Then there are 2 more things. First question, why don't you pitch your tent during daytime? And so my friend and I, we had like super lazy days where we just cycled 20 kilometers or maybe 50 kilometers. Okay, those are not lazy days, but we were taking it slow. And when we arrived at our camp spots, I never pitched my tent. I always start pitching the tent at night, like most of the time. And my friend asked why, and I was just like, because in most European countries it's illegal to wild camp, and so first I don't want to get fined, and second, as a solo traveling woman, I don't want to pitch my tent at like noon or in the afternoon and then everybody who's just passing by or walks by sees my tent, and that's the reason why I start pitching the tent when the sun is about to set. The last thing, but I think it's a very important thing, I do not cycle at the very edge of the road. When you cycle like at the very edge of the lane, it can get super dangerous because most of the time there are potholes and also people coming out of their driveways. I always keep like I don't know how much space it is, but I just keep a little distance to the edge of the lane, just in case. I can always like do a little bit of this. The cars can still overtake and keep distance, and sometimes, yes, they have to wait when there's another car coming, but cars can always just wait and then overtake you. And it's important for your own safety to not ride at the very edge of the street or the lane. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. In case you have more tips or tricks or hacks, let us know in the comments down below. I'm saying cheerio, goodbye, salut and adios from Serbia, and I see you next time.